Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty empire of Onion, and this is Factorio. Well, we're running out of iron pretty quickly. We got a setup last time. Where's my car? Do I ask that at the beginning of every episode? Maybe. Maybe I do. No, there's coal underneath here still in there. Yeah, 5.2k. It's just backed up a little bit. I probably ought to do something to solve that problem. Maybe if I have this come around. This is all backed up as well. Well, they're all going to be backed up here shortly, looks like. Or not, because these are still being used. It's neither here nor there. Let's get some iron going. Let's not drive on the tracks, as we know the train is quite capable of destroying my car. Yeah, this wagon ought to be full by now. And this one's close to being full, so then the train will be on its way. There's nothing here anymore. Nothing here either. So that ran out pretty quickly. That tells me that we're just going to need to set up the further mining, what am I trying to say, operation over here. With the 1.2 million or 6 million or something like that. Whoa. Oh man. Such a bad driver in this game. Okay. Yeah, we've got a rock here we could get rid of. Probably this one too. I think most of the rest of them are cosmetic or whatever, right? This one I could get rid of. Okay. Yeah, these are far enough out, they're not going to impact the miners at all. And yeah, I think this is basically fully exposed. We could get this down just so that we can see. And the sooner I get this set up, the fuller the crates will be by the time the train reaches here. And so we won't have to have it split up like we do at the other place, I don't think. It should be fine without that sort of arrangement. Okay, so let's see what we can do here then. Okay, that's all the miners that I currently have. So I think that's probably going to be fine for now. Did I make an extra... I didn't. One of these. We can only make 4. Let's start with 2. I guess we're low on copper, it looks like. Well, we're low on copper and iron, both. But okay, try to get these connected up in semi-reasonable way, or maybe we can have iron coming in on both sides somehow. We'll see. Okay, out of resources. Don't have any conveyor belts. And I will quickly be out of anything to make them with, so we best head back. Try to get some resources and stuff. I'll probably try to run some power back this direction as I go. And we'll get all that, get all that stuff hooked up. Man, I'm really bad at driving in this game. Oh, can't use it from inside the car. It's a shame. It'll be fine. 1.5, so it's made a run already then. That's good. Yeah, we can see them emptying out right now. Not sure why these are done already. And that makes me a little bit nervous, if I'm honest. Yeah, so these are running at full tilt. That's good. That means that we ought to be seeing iron down here. We do. Which means that our research should be making its way. to the science machines. It do. Okay. Let's try to get out of here without dying. Ugh. Ugh. Ridiculous. Okay. Now I have to try to remember where I have my extras. I think I have copper up here. Huh. I thought I had set up a chest for it, but apparently not. Oh, I don't want coal. I don't want science either. Yeah, so the ore was definitely our bottleneck in our iron production. That much is quite obvious. Did I notice correctly that there's only ore going in on one side of the belt? Did I try to fix that last time? Because this should be arranged so that this stuff coming off will stack up correctly. Let's do this. Okay, good. So now the ore will be stacked up on both sides. The train is almost empty. We don't want to get run over. So what does this mean? I need... Oh, I probably don't need any more of those, actually. I was thinking I was going to have to build some, but I think we might have enough to make it already. Alright, we've got power out here then, and... Yeah, I thought I had another substation somewhere. What's the range on this? It's hard for me to see. I need to adjust my monitor settings again. I've already fiddled with them a couple of times. And still difficult for me to see the different hues of certain colors. Okay, so this is going to overlap their connection or whatever, but I don't have much choice. Because this one over here I don't think is powering this one. We need that powered. So I think we'll take out these. That way we can shove this guy in here. And that should be covered. Ah. And then he doesn't quite reach that top one either. This one here. So we're going to need at least one more substation. Now what are we low on? Oh, plastic. I didn't even think about that. Alright, getting this set up for the loading. And I think I will just run it around. And this way. Ah. Perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah, these will fill up before the other ones do, but that shouldn't end up being an issue. So go... Come on now. 2 of these. And... Let's see. Okay, that connects up to that substation. This one connects up also, but it doesn't connect up to lower ones. Unless it's here. Or here. I could take this out. Which is probably a good idea anyway, because if I do want to put miners in here in the future, I would want them to be connected in a way that would allow that. There we go. That should be okay. I haven't been super effective checking to make sure which ones are connected and all that kind of stuff, or which direction they're coming in on the belts, but we'll figure it out once it gets plugged in, I guess. This isn't a good spot either, though, because if I put in miners in the future, it'll annoy me. It'll be fine, though. What isn't powered yet? It's these. And this one, I think. Yeah. This one here by itself is not powered still, which is okay. It's not that big of a deal if one of them isn't running. Alright, so it looks like the right side of the belt stacks up first. And these fast inserters are fast enough to clean the belt off before they get to these others. Almost. Okay, so we are starting to see some ores picked up over here. That's good. That means we won't have to wait for all of these to be full before this one loads up. And This works out well, too, because I want these outside ones to be working all the time. And so running the belts from the outside ones in means that they're the last ones that'll back up. And they'll be the first ones that are done mining the ore. Not only for the reason that they're the last ones to get backed up, but because they have the least amount of ore underneath them. So I really like that it works out that way. This should last us for quite some time. This ore, iron. I'm curious to know, though, how the train is going to behave once there's no iron left over here. Because I have it to stop at this stop until its inventory is full, and if there isn't any loading happening... Why is this acting this way? It looks about even at first glance, but I guess there's fewer miners over here. This guy's still got some. Not clear. Maybe it just hasn't had time to back up or something. Huh. Maybe I could split this and have it going over here too. Because this is pretty inefficient right now. Of course, this isn't necessarily the best, but it'll help out at least. And once these get full, then we won't have to worry about it. Alright, let's go. I have no idea what we're doing, but we're going to go do something. I guess I should look at the research to kind of get an idea of what's next. Let's take a peek. These are all ones that we've done already. I would like to get into modular armor and stuff like that eventually, but I'm pretty sure that we need the higher grade circuits. We have the advanced ones being made. Let's take a peek like this. It's a little bit quicker. Yeah. We have advanced circuits being made here. What is this for? Oh, that's the output of the blue researches, which we have none right now. Are we just using them up that fast? We don't have any plastic coming out? Why don't we have plastic? Still have oil. They still have power. I can't click on them from this view. Are these full? They are. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's nowhere for the oil to go. So it's not actually producing any products. I'll bet that is the problem. Okay. Let's go take care of that then. The best thing would be to find production that includes the light oil. Did I go? Yeah. I know where we are. Don't question my intelligence. Not mine. Yeah. I'd say that these pipes are just full, and that's the problem. So what does light oil break down into? We could turn it back into this other stuff, right? Because if we look here, yeah, this is crude oil, basic processing is producing this stuff. I was thinking that we did research advanced oil processing. Is that going to be down here somewhere? I had to look again that we weren't currently researching it. Here it is. Advanced oil processing. Allows to crack heavier crude oil fractions into lighter, more useful products. So this gives us heavy oil cracking to light oil to petroleum gas. So we could be doing this to get more petroleum gas and use up some of the light oil. Okay, so that probably requires an oil refinery. Yeah, that's definitely going to be more efficient. Yeah, oil refinery. 1. Let's start with 1. We'll see how that goes. I think even if I go back, we do advanced oil processing instead. Requires water? Is that what that's telling me? There's water being piped in right here. No, this is oil being piped in right here. On both sides. It requires water because I've changed it to advanced. All this has water in it already. So we could just run pipes around. And of course it has to go into the specific side as well. Yeah, we could swap this one over to advanced. I don't think this is a problem. We have pipes already. Let's come out here. Take these two off. We'll have to turn this. So like this. Okay, so that's fired up now. Nice. Okay, so now we're making plastics. Yeah, it's still holding oil though. So the light oil is still a problem, clearly. Where did my fuel refinery go? Alright, so if we have this guy, this is going to end up getting ugly, I imagine. Let's just try to not be ugly. Let's put it over here for right now. So if we did the advanced... Am I reading that wrong then? I think I misunderstood the research. Heavy oil cracking to light oil cracking to petroleum gas. Okay, but I can't get information on this. And there's only one refinery, right? Oil. It's not in the chemical plants that we can do that, right? No, it is. So I built the wrong thing. Oh, flamethrower ammo. Nice. Alright, we've got lubricant going already, so we don't need this. I don't want it in my inventory, though, either. Yeah, we'll just line it up with this. And put it down with nothing attached to it. That'll be okay. Yeah, chemical plant. I should have thought about that. So I do want you making plastic still, though, please. Well, here's what we'll do then. We will get... dang it. I was just looking at it. There we go. A chemical plant. We'll just have it run down this way and hook it up with these pipes. How do I have this hooked up anyway? Okay. So we only have one input currently on either side. That's alright. Yes. This should work. Okay, so if we take a look at this, light oil cracking. Ah, of course it requires water. So we're going to need more pipes then. Okay, it's not too bad yet. It's not too bad. I didn't think about the pipes holding oil. Okay, so this is going to work properly. I don't think I have to output out of both of these. I think if I just come out like this... I kind of want to hook it up to the whole system here. Let's do like this. We'll replace this guy here. Okay. And then have the pipe that comes up here. How was this hooked up already? Oh, from back here. I didn't even notice. Alright. So those are both hooked up now. This just needs power, I guess. Oh, this is so hideous. Okay. Yeah. So this is pumping out. And we're doing okay on water. It's keeping up, no problem. So this isn't actually attached to this, though. I guess we could fix that with this pipe. And we come out here. Yeah. So now it's all attached to the same system. All of the petroleum gas can get anywhere it needs to go. And we're using up light oil, so these can continue processing more oil. We're not using it up very quickly, though, at all. But this has gotten our plastic production back online. And even when these tanks are full, it'll still be producing petroleum gas because that's what this needs. Okay, good, good. We actually solved a real problem this time instead of just expanding our mining production. So that's a relief to my mind. I still haven't figured out train signals yet. I was given a video by Kate Griss, who got this game for me to play on my channel. And it is supposed to explain train signals, but I haven't taken the time to check it out yet, so that's my fault. I will get on that because I'm continuously worried that this is going to be a problem sometime in the future. And if both my trains get destroyed, it's more or less a minor setback, because I think we could easily produce enough engine units and stuff. We already have enough engine units to make more trains, and of course our metal production is coming along fine. Let's check on these miners and see if we're able to scavenge any parts here. 3K for that one still. That one's empty. Yeah, empty. Okay, I do love stealing miners when they've done their job. It feels good to me for some reason. Okay, and these others are only idle because they're backed up. So that's good. What are these belts doing here? Yeah, that should be fine. Whoa. And how are we looking for enemies? I noticed this band of miscreants exists. Yeah. I definitely feel like they're creeping in over on this side. Like they weren't there last time. These guys too. I feel like we came down here and wiped out a bunch of guys over here. Maybe that's a lot further out than actuality. This North Iron pickup doesn't have any defenses, though. So that's actually a huge problem that I need to solve right now. Let's go do that. Where'd I leave my cart? Oh yeah, we're all the way backed up with plastic again. And I can see blues trickling in. So that's why our research wasn't going. It was because of that plastic problem. But now that's solved. I should say for now that's solved. Oh, there goes a train. That's always so cool. I love this game. Really is a lot of fun. What? There are times when I make it a bit tedious, and that's partly because I don't know what I'm doing. But, for the most part, it's very fun. Now, I think once that midway iron operation is done, I'll just take that train stop out entirely and not worry about that anymore. Okay, so this is done now. We have a bunch of blacks stacked up, so let's go for shooting speed. Works for me. And turrets. Turrets, turrets, turrets. We're going to need to protect the miners, I think, more than the train stop. So let's start there. Alright, so my first amazing electric furnace, of course, is going to be for stone. Because reasons. Maybe we need it to be different. Let's see, this has to be here. Yeah, and then this is just going to be loading into a box. I'm actually going to need one more inserters. Okay, so amazing electric furnace right there. And then you will output into, I built a couple of chests. Here they are. There. And I've already got turrets loaded up here. You can see on the map we're kind of north east of the base there. So that's good. Follower robot count. I imagine we still have more black than blue. Energy shield sounds good too. I really want to get the modular armor going as soon as we can. But the one that I want requires the higher level processing units, right? Purple? Yeah. And electric engine units. So we may start on production of those two things next time, I imagine. I'm pretty sure we're over time for this episode. Once I get it edited down. Been playing for quite a while now. But yeah, now we have a way of getting stone bricks and raw stone anytime we need them. I'll probably end up having to better defend this area. I've only got the 5 turrets there. I actually was reminded to get stone because I didn't have any bricks for walls. But I think we're okay at the moment. I worry about these guys coming out and attacking the train stop, and so I may need to bring the defenses up on the side there. But other than that, I think we're looking pretty safe. Yeah. I don't know if the biter AI is smart enough to go around defenses. I think they just charge into the closest human structure that they can find. But I've been wrong before, so it wouldn't surprise me if I was mistaken this time. So yeah, that is going to be it for this episode though. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.